Hey, happy Friday, everybody. It is Chamber check-in time, and welcome to another episode from Idaho's only five-star accredited chamber. And today I have the pleasure of helping share a little bit about Kendall Ford, their Kendall Cares program, from newly appointed Community Relations Director for Idaho and Washington, Meg Anderson. Hi, Meg.
Hey, Paul, how are you?
Hey, I'm terrific. Thanks for carving out some time with me today to help share some events that are coming up. And I love these check-ins to help educate the audience on our chamber members' origin stories, their products and services, and of course the people. And Meg, you and I go back a little while, and we have some fun stories to share. But today, we know that Kendall Ford is an automobile dealer here in the Pacific Northwest. So why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about your background and your history of work?
Well, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me today. Yes, all the stories, things we will and will not share on live broadcasting, but a little bit about me. I feel like I've come to this job at a perfect time in my life. I've had all these accumulations of family support and work experience that led me down this path of what am I doing, whether it was media or more nonprofit stuff. And I found a home at Kendall Cares and I couldn't be happier. So I worked in radio for a while with Cumulus. I worked at the Boise Weekly. I worked at Channel 9, daycare, auction, a little bit of everything. But it always kind of goes back to the family of what we did on the side. I always did events. And I still do. So you'll see me at different rodeos. I do a snowmobile hill climb, art auctions, and just a bunch of different stuff. So it took all this experience of the amazing people I've known and met to make this seamless transition into turning what I did for fun with events to what I get paid to do now. So I'm happy to be here.
That's awesome, Meg. Congratulations. I'm so glad you're there. You're the perfect person for this new gig. Oh my gosh. So Meg, tell us a little bit about Kendall Ford and help. I know the dealerships here, and people probably know dealerships here, but tell us a little bit about the overall Kendall Ford story.
So yes, where do we begin? So we've been around for 85 years, 1937 it all began. And now we are in 5 different states, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, and we have over 40 dealerships. So we take over this great Northwest section. But what's great just about Idaho, so we have 3 dealerships here, our Meridian Ford dealership, Nampa Auto Mall, and then we also have a value lot in Nampa. But the exciting news I get to tell you about is we have 2 buildings coming in. So one of them is right next to the Meridian Ford, which is our Bronco showroom. So there's only one other Bronco showroom in the US, and it's at our Eugene Ford dealership. So this will be the second one. And then our second building, if you've driven past Camping World on Overland, if you've seen some of the dirt move, we actually have a huge service facility going in there. So it's all in the works. Things are coming around, but we're growing and having fun.
I love it. I've had such a great shopping experience at Kendall Ford. In fact, my last pickup I bought in 2017 was from y'all, and I still go and get my vehicle serviced there. I do miss the car wash that was there. I don't know where that went, but anyway, I have a personal experience with y'all, and so it's up to par. Definitely exceeds expectations. So Meg, with Kendall Cares program, this is the really cool story that I'm happy to share. Is Kendall Ford gives back to their community, and why don't you give us kind of a snapshot of how and what before we dive into the other event that I'm going to show a quick little video on.
Yes. So what I love about Kendall Care, so Kendall Auto, we have this huge group. Yes, we're all about, cars and, sales and service and giving our customers an exceptional experience. But Kendall Cares is the heartbeat really of Kendall. So it's all about what we can do to positively impact people's lives. So we focus a lot on our philanthropic. We like to donate and support different groups for families, children, education, different needs like that. We've done lots of sponsored events. We love to show up, and we also love to create our own events. And that's one of the events we have coming up here in February.
behind you, I see some checks.
Oh.
And
You want to see a check?
Yeah, I do, because I love these
I got a
things.
check.
This is an example from Genesis Community Health from Kendall Cares. And these aren't little checks. These are big time checks that you're helping
check.
the community with. That's awesome. And we love Genesis Community Health as well, a great chamber member. They do a really good service.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's talk about the February event.
February, yes. So February, we are partnering with the YMCA. Ooh, I can't even talk. YMCA for our 3rd annual Catwalk for a Cause. So it's a night, February 23rd, when we transform the Nampa showroom into a fashion runway. So it's fun, fashion, and fundraising. And it all goes towards the YMCA's program development and for Y Camp.
Do you mind if I show the 2-minute video from last year's event? I just got to build the hype.
Yes, build the hype.
Okay, all right. It'll take me a second here. Let me get it up. I'm going to open it up here. And here we go.
Love it.
Catwalk for a Cause is a really unique way to raise money for a good cause.
Kendall Cares likes to support family, kids, and education, and the Y fully envelops that whole thing. The Y depends on the community to help us raise dollars to provide financial assistance.
It's an amazing organization. There's a lot of kids that are in need, and we're there to support it.
And it's amazing events where kids and role models walk down the catwalk.
We got a fashion show going on out here tonight.
The best part of this experience has been the children at the Y connecting with their role models. Walk down the runway, be fun, be silly, and really celebrate them.
So my favorite part is mentoring kids to give them opportunities that I didn't have as a kid growing up.
Getting out in the community and impacting people's lives, especially when it's for charity. Seeing the little kids run up and down the stage in their costumes and everything, it's awesome.
My favorite part was walking down the aisle with my role model.
What an amazing community that will come out for an event like this and give their dollars.
Anytime that we help a family and we can place them in one of our child development programs, it makes a world of difference for them, and it just melts your heart.
It's such a great cause and important organization in our community that seeing everybody participate, raising their paddles, donating, that's what the whole event's all about.
At first I felt nervous, but now I kind of want to keep doing this because it was super fun to do.
Wow.
It's a fun event. And it's when you first say fashion show, people go, oh, the clothes, oh, the this. And it's for the kids. And they come up with the best ideas. Last night, we had our minis and models meet up to try to start planning their outfits and everything they're going to wear. And we had so much fun. And we couldn't have this event without our terrific sponsors. We have ICCU and TDS Fiber, but then our models. So these are business advocates in our community that their goal is to raise $2,000. And they can do it through ticket sales, sponsorships, or just getting flat donations from people. So we have models from ICCU, McElvain Construction, Micron, YMCA, Kendall. We have a whole group of people. Oh, Miss Caldwell Night Rodeo will be there too. So we're so excited to have this amazing group of people that's ready to give back to the kids in the YMCA.
How do we sign up? Can we be a spectator? How do we participate? Tell us the roles you're looking for. You're looking for more volunteers.
I love it. So if you'd like to come and participate, or if you'd like to come buy a ticket, you can go to IdahoCatwalkForACause.com. Tickets will give you entry. We also have some great food and drinks from Edge Brewing. And then we'll have the fashion show along with a live and silent auction. And our MCs were so grateful to have them back this year, which is Edward Moore from 116 and West, and then also Coach Andy Avalos. So we're so excited to have them participate and be there for us and the kids. Oh, some of the silent auction items. How about that for a teaser? We have some trips, a cabin to Donnelly. We even have a Kellen Moore signed football, and more to come.
Well, I'm going to put that website here, kendallgivesback.com. Is that the right one?
Oh, so Idaho Catwalk for a Cause. But if you have any events you have, or you want us to help with sponsoring thing, head to kendallgivesback.com, and that's where you can submit a proposal. And I'd love to have a meeting with you.
Okay. How many events a year does the Kendall Cares program invest in, or I guess support, for a better word?
As many as I can get into.
Okay. Wow. Well, Meg, as you could see, there were several people who chimed in, and you are a local celebrity here, and people love you. And we're so glad to have you back in the swing of things here in the chamber world and the community. It's just a breath of fresh air to have you back.
I've missed everyone, and I'm so excited that, I get to help make a difference in our community and what we love to do. And you guys have always been so great to me. Ambassadors brought me to so many different new heights. So thank you so much to you guys.
That's awesome. Well, Meg, congratulations again on your new appointment with such a great organization. You're in the right place. They're lucky to have you. And thanks for taking some time to help share the catwalk event with me.
Of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You bet. Hey, have a great weekend. See you soon.
Happy Friday.